Private equity is not only booming, but hungry as fuck. And it's opening up doors for people to make millions of dollars with absolutely $0 upfront. Most people don't realize that small businesses like laundromats, daycares, car washes are some of the most steady and consistent profitable businesses currently in existence. These businesses can make you a millionaire faster than you'd expect, and it's way simpler than you could ever imagine. In order to do this, the first step is put together a list of all of the accounting firms, car washes, or laundromats in your local area. From there, you're gonna want to cold email, LinkedIn message, and phone every single one of them. Tell them that you have a network of private equity buyers and that you're doing a roll-up that might take some time. This will buy you some time while you put together the financials and create the models required by private equity. Go in person to these businesses and immediately identify the glaring inefficiencies in whatever that business might be. So in a laundromat, maybe they only accept coins, they don't accept card. In an accounting firm, maybe there's 4 HR staff and 2/3 of them are doing nothing. Whatever the case, there are always little inefficiencies that you can only see when you actually go to the business and understand it in person. From there, you enter the due diligence phase, where you ask these businesses to give you their financials, their modeling for future financials, as well as any other further information that might help you understand the finances of the business. Go through these meticulously and understand where you can cut costs even further. Find 5 of these different businesses. Let's say each one of them is worth $500,000. When you bundle them all up, they would be worth $2.5 million altogether. This is likely due to having a 4 or 5x EBITDA value, which means that they might be doing $100,000 in profit each. Well, if you cut $100,000 or $50,000 from each of these businesses by getting rid of little things like 4 people in the HR department that are unnecessary and running the HR department centrally for 5 different accounting firms instead, you can easily cut these costs. What this means is that the EBITDA of each of these businesses might now be $150,000. So if you're looking at this at a 5 times EBITDA valuation, each one would now be worth $750,000. Put all 5 of them together, and you now have a group of businesses worth $3.75 million. The next step is simply to go out to private equity. Again, you're going to pull a list of all of the private equity companies you can find that are engaging in the kind of roll-ups that you are doing. So you would look up companies that have recently done accounting firm roll-ups and try and identify the private equity firms. From there, find the top people in the firm, get their phone numbers, their emails, and their LinkedIns, and you guessed it, go out to them on all 3 of these mediums once again in order to sell this package of businesses. Make sure that your contracts with the businesses are airtight. You basically are just selling paper from these businesses to this private equity group and getting paid $1.25 million in the interim. All of this could be done with literally $0 down just by putting in sweat equity. It really is that fucking simple. For time frame, I would probably imagine something like this would take you anywhere from 6 to 12 months, but you would end up with $1.25 million clean and clear cash flow. If you're serious about making money flipping businesses, just like the way that I described to you today, hit the subscribe button and leave a comment for me about which of the businesses I mentioned in this video or other businesses that you know might be best for this kind of technique. This was Alex Astry, and I'm here to help you make your first millions.